Welcome to the walkthrough video of the Rockster R700 impact crusher. My name's Bert Hart, part of the team here at Equip 2. So we just start here at the user interface. This is where we operate the machine and do any setting changes that's required. So you can see the nice simple user interface and very easy to use. The older ones were more toggles. But the plant also runs a remote control, so we can track the machine from here. We can do the auto start, auto stop, and then we can speed and slow down our vibrating feeder. So that's to make it so much easier for the guy that's sitting in the excavator or on the loader feeding this plant, and it's a lot safer that they can do maximum they can off the remote without having to hop off their machine and then go to the interface to be able to do any changes there. So while we're at that, we have all our auxiliaries here as well. So for opening the crusher chamber, we'll open that later on. We'll show the crusher right open, making it a lot simpler for maintenance and easier access, making sure it's nice and safe for our operators. So moving through, we've got the magnet belt. This is mainly for an application where we're doing concrete, crushing concrete or even asphalt. We want to make sure that we're picking up any of the steel out of that product. And even for the case that we have something go through the crusher that could be damaging the machine, at least we know that the magnet is going to pull that out, and we know there could be a blow bar cracked or something wrong with that. Moving through, then we've got the after screen. So this machine is called a closed circuit system. So we're going through the crusher, up the conveyor belt onto the sizing screen, and that's sizing our product to whatever desired size we like. At the moment we've got a 20mm mesh in there. You can change that out for a 40 or a 65. And that gives us the desired screened material at the end. And anything oversized then goes onto our small transfer belt and onto the returns conveyors. So we move around that other side now. So you can see here we've got dual conveyors. So that one there is in a static position, but this one here is on a arm, and that can radio around to stockpile that oversize. So as we are at the moment, we've got a 20mm mesh. We can have a 22, 40 or 20 to oversize, stockpiling off the side here, give us an extra product that can be used in whatever application we're looking for. So just sitting up beside the rotor now, this is where all the work happens. You can see we've got a full blow bar, we've got a half bar here. But the awesome system that the Rockster does have is a quick change on the blow bars, taking off these 2 bolts here, which is our holder, and then that blow bar slides out sideways. We can then flip it and then slide it back in. The other advantage that the Rockster has over some other brands of machines is it is a dual apron. So we've got you can see our primary hit here, that's adjustable, and then our bottom apron. So that bottom apron is what we really want to have at the right sizing to our desired product. So at the moment we're doing a 20mm. We want to have that sitting around about the 15 to 25mm size, and then most of our product is going to be sized correctly and have about 10 to 15% returning back into the hopper again. So now sitting up in the hopper of the machine, you can see we've got hardox lined hopper, and this is what we call a 2-piece feeder. So we've got the hopper walls, these ones here are static, and then our feeder is moving underneath it. The advantage you have over a 2-piece compared to the single piece is a 2-piece. When you load the back of the hopper up, it'll feed the pre-screen nice and even. On the single piece where the floor and the walls are moving together, that is what I call like a shuffle feeder. So the whole material is moving forward in a whole blob, and then that overloads the impactor chamber. So you can see here we've got the punch plate pre-screen that's bolted down, so we can actually lift that off and change to a different size. Makes it a lot easier, and that material can either come off the side discharge belt, or we've got a flat gate there, which means that it bypasses down and through to the main product. You see here we've got dust suppression. We can fit that in here, and there's spray bars inside. And this lid here is actually hydraulic. So if you're in the event we have a piece of concrete that lodges against the mouth here, we can lift that up at the entrance, lift that up to be able to allow that product to go inside the chamber. So now at the engine bay, as you see, the access on these machines is phenomenal. It's great for guys to doing the servicing. You got access to everything. So we've got the side door that opens right up, and also got this other side door here giving us full access to our radiators, to our fuel tank, and to our filters. So this machine's powered with a Volvo Penta, sitting around the 160 kilowatt, and it is hydrostatic. So the advantage hydrostatic does give us is the rotor being hydraulic driven, we can speed that rotor up or slow it down to whatever desired product size we're looking for. So the Rockster R700 as an overall product weighs in at 23 tonne, so very nice and simple to transport, and is great for doing shingle, concrete, asphalt, glass. So very versatile, and it fits the bill for the medium to large contractor or the small quarries. So thanks for listening. Any further information you require, please don't hesitate to contact the team here at Equip2.